What if we can't heal someone that we really, really desire to have heal? What if healing doesn't mean that they stay alive? What if healing is something that actually would pull them off of the pathway that is important for their soul? I know these all sound sort of weird, but I've been really thinking about that because on Sunday night I was hanging out with my drum circle, and we were talking about this part of us that's where we have, all the women in this drum circle are healers, and powerful ones, capable ones. And when we witness someone that can't heal and we've given them everything we can to help them heal, it's really painful. It's really hard to accept. So I thought it would be a good topic for this TuneIn Tuesday, because the truth is sometimes either a person that we love or we're helping is either not ready to heal. Their physical body can't heal with, where it's at in a stage of a disease. And, the wishful thinking in me, or the part of me that wants to have magical thinking, it believes, oh, well, healing is always possible, right? No matter what, miracle healings are always possible. And I believe that's true too. I've had my own miracle healings. I've witnessed many, many miracle healings, from people having children that were infertile to people recovering from stage 4 cancer. And I believe that these things are possible. And yet, sometimes we have to watch, we're in this position of watching and being present for somebody in our life that isn't healing, that is doing everything possible to heal, and their body is still breaking down with some disease, or their mind is still wrapped, being pulled down with depression, or some other aspect is not healing, even though they want to heal and they are seeking all options of healing. And so what happens? What do we do with that? And it's very difficult to surrender to letting someone be on their own path and actually hold space for them to heal, while accepting that healing could look different for them than it does for me. How you see healing for them could be very different than how healing really happens for them. So I just wanted to encourage you on this TuneIn Tuesday to notice that you can both support someone on their healing journey and love them in whatever is actually happening. Love them through the moment of, hey, they're in this lesson or this spiritual process, or their body or their mind isn't cooperating with the healing, and we have to surrender to it. We have to actually allow the process, the time, and the actual outcome to not be in our hands. So I'm just holding this beautiful rose because, as you know, so often in this work, I like to put up protection roses. I like to use roses because they're high frequency, and they also help us move energy. So if you happen to be in a situation where someone you love, or even yourself, is struggling to heal from something, I just invite you to imagine putting all that effort, that sense of frustration or disappointment or grief, or whatever you're holding on to that feels limited, like this can't happen, or what I want to have happen isn't happening, into a beautiful rose. And let the rose pull out any of that fixed energy, that disappointment, that difficulty surrendering to what is. And then take that beautiful rose and toss it up into the cosmos to let it be free.